Let's get technical about muscle. Hi, Bryon Lape back with more reviews you can use, also known as Brainmuffin. I'm going to just say Brainmuffin news you can use. So I know MuscleTech's not the greatest brand in the world. It's a decent brand at your typical grocery store type place. It's not some, you can get much better online. Lucky Vitamin, Vitacost, that line of play. But I got these in tandem. They were on sale as usual when I get this kind of stuff. And they weren't too bad. So let's start with the pre-workout. The pre-workout flavor is the blue thing of the month, ice blue raspberry, which they all say raspberry, but you barely. It's like, why don't you just call it blue? Because that's about all it tastes like. This is the scoop from this. It's a 6-gram scoop. This one has a 9-gram scoop, which I don't have anymore. This one was pretty good at getting a good control. It does have citrulline. It has the beta-alanine. It has some creatine in it. I did see a few increases in strength. On this though, and it has a decent mixability. It's definitely something you want to do in a small shaker bottle. With a spoon I'd give it about a 7. With a shaker it was pretty good. The thing is this is 300, if I remember correctly, 320 milligrams of caffeine. Yeah, well that was 2 scoops, 160 milligrams of caffeine. So that was a bit much for me. So I did about 2/3 of a scoop, maybe half, depending on how heavy or how tired I was that day, how heavy I was going to go, not how heavy I was physically. But it's a decent run-of-the-mill pre-workout. I didn't have any jitters afterwards. I didn't get any kind of insulin spikes. It was very low. I don't think you get any sugar in it at all. But if you're looking for a decent, inexpensive, I think it was like $22 for this thing. It's 40 servings, so you're down to less than $1 per serve, almost like 50 cents per serving if you do 1 scoop. Now obviously if you do 2 scoops, which some people do, that's 320 milligrams caffeine. Then obviously this is only I guess 20 servings, because that is and we have a bug in the house. Yay! Anyway, keep going. So on this side we have the aminos. This is what I did after a workout. On days I wasn't going to be working out, I did this in the morning. This, as is noticeable, one of the things that for amino acid formulas, they should not dissolve very well. Amino acids don't dissolve in water very well at all. So if you have an amino acid powder and you're suspicious about it and it dissolves like crystal clear in water, I would really investigate why. This one, mixability with a spoon, it's practically impossible, and you really do need a shaker cup with it. I tend to do about the amount of water that I recommended, and I basically followed the directions. 1 scoop immediately after workout. When I remember to take it, I'd have it in my shaker bottle, have it at the gym. As soon as I'm done, I get my weights, do my body fat percentage, put them into my application. This is what I was taking, and I came home and had a shake or did a shower or whatever I wanted. The flavor is, the ubiquitous fruit punch, kind of like this is blue, this is kind of red, pinkish red, I guess. It was pretty decent, and overall the amino acid flow was great. I mean, obviously I'm not taking blood samples, and I don't exactly know how to measure all this stuff, but it wasn't too bad. And I did notice when I forgot it, and I also noticed that if I waited until I got home to take it, even though my gym's just a mile or so away, it made a difference. It really made a difference for the recovery if I got into it right away. So overall, the MuscleTech products aren't too bad, especially if you need to get this stuff at a like I said, a grocery store. Decent quality, especially if you find it on sale. It pretty much is worth it. I would say, if you really want better quality, then it's probably save up some money and get a better quality. But if you're just looking for something decent, and as always, these are supplements, right? This is not supposed to replace good food. And this is really just to get a rush of amino acids right after a workout or right early in the morning of a day you're not going to work out, and then go eat regular food. Sweet potatoes and chicken and broccoli and various vegetables, leafy green, all that stuff is better for you. This is just kind of in between. When I do a lot of protein powders, I know we've reviewed a lot of them, that's typically what it is. right in between on my work day, between breakfast and lunch, or sometimes between lunch and dinner, I'll have one, a shake of some sort, or right after a workout. But it's not meant to supplement all day long, and I strive to eat real food. So anyway, there you go. Decent, I'd say, on a scale from 1 to 10 as far as mixability, usability, taste, all that. These are a solid 7.5. I've tasted better. I've had other workouts, pre-workouts that really have got me going. But this is decent. It's decent enough that I would probably use it again at some point in time. I tend to go on these and try and go off for several weeks and then go back on them. It just depends on what my schedule is like. So yeah, whatever's going on. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for clicking like. Thanks for the questions. If you have any other products you want me to review, please let me know in the comments or send me a message. And see you next time.